This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And off we go from East Rutherford. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. It's a breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one. Geno Smith leads out the Jets. He's back with the team that drafted him in 2013. This now his 14th season in the league.
Yeah, but Mike, remember, it wasn't too long ago. You look back to just a few seasons ago when Geno was the starting quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. There was a lot of really good quarterback play, and that was a big reason why the Raiders made the trade for him to be their starter a season ago. Now, a lot of reasons why that didn't work out, some roster issues, some youth on the offensive side of the ball. He gets a fresh start now in New York, and the question is, can he come back to the...
Look at him go! Inside the 20. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
And this will wind up being a touchback since the ball was kicked from the 50-yard line. Means the official's going to spot this one at the 20. The #1 overall pick coming off the historic season in Bloomington, winning the Heisman Trophy, and Fernando Mendoza leading the Indiana Hoosiers to a national title. Now he leads the Raiders.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
From 29, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Mendoza. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Vegas. Back to throw, Mendoza. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Throwing, Mendoza. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On second down, here's Mendoza. This one intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. The motion man here is Mitchell. On the fake to Hall, here's Gino. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. On the move left. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the first down mark.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mendoza. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's Mendoza now on second down. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Cole now on to punt, and that kicks away. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And mark them down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A second down throw for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And the 11.
The motion man here is Mitchell. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On is McNamara now to punt it away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, Mendoza. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Nice run there by Hall, and I think all of us, Mike, we're still waiting for him to take that next step. He had his first 1,000-yard rushing season last year, but it still feels like there's some more potential in there that just hasn't quite been unlocked.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On second down, Smith. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This will be 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. Here's Austin McNamara now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good shot.
Oh, he almost had him. He almost had him, y'all. He almost had him with that pullback.
They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 50-yard
Ball right
line.
on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Mendoza. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 3rd and 2. Fake to Genti, and now Mendoza. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
And it's 4th down.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down.
That's wow, that was beautiful.
Early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere.
They tried to do a naked boot with the quarterback. We wasn't having it.
2nd and long coming up. To throw, here's Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen.
Smith's pass complete to 0, Braylon Allen. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. That's right side and caught by Taylor. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
16 yards.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target.
Over the middle, it's intercepted.
Got him.
He set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To throw on 2nd down, it is Mendoza. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. We are through 1. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
got the dynamic snow on. You can see the players breathing cold, but it hasn't really been snowing flurry yet. So I'm waiting for the flurries to start.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action, Mendoza.
And I had him too. I had Bowers. I switched Bowers over to the weak side tight end. Let me show that play. Even though they blew a great pass rush by the Jets, though, but it was a good scheme. Look, I switched Bowers out because normally Bowers lines up on this side. I swapped him out because I wanted to have more field to run on for this this cross route. We got the play we wanted. There it is. He's wide open, but we didn't get the time. I mean, they were before we. The Jets pass rush was just dominant on that one. That defensive tackle, man, look at this. Look at this pass rush by number 93 here. He just beat the double team. Man, looking like Aaron Donald right there, man. Oh, Jesus Christ.
In there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mendoza. He's got his receiver, that's Jack Bess. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
His kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's now 10-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and
you need 3 points anyway. You might as well take it when you can get it.
Able to put it through, and they get 3.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Hall, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down.
From the shotgun, Smith. Short one, caught by Sadiq. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 46-yard line.
On play action, Smith backs to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He takes off. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Cooper going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Eric Stokes, the corner. They're on the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He bought as much time as he could, but he finally gets taken down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
York's kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
And after the sack on 3rd down, this was a little bit more of a difficult attempt, but it just seems like with the caliber of these kickers these days, Mike, just steps up, ho-hum, bangs it through.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with 1st down. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Mendoza. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Mendoza. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Vegas.
Mike, when you look at this Raiders offense, you know, something they were badly in need of was playmakers. And especially at the wide receiver position, out on the perimeter. So they go out, they get Jalen Naylor. Never had over 500 yards in a season, but more of a role player in Minnesota. So I think if you're Las Vegas, you're thinking, okay, get him out from behind some really good players in Minnesota, and maybe he can have a breakout point in his career with us.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Number 89, Brock
Bowers, first catch for him, and that's good for a first down.
First down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Throwing again, it's Mendoza. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Jets' 30-yard line.
Again, Mendoza. Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Mendoza. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this is no good. On target. And this stage. Score game.
Raiders
And this
3.
is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On the fake to Hall, here's Gino. He's got it! A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
First down, Raiders.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Mendoza. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 15.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions, and so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Out comes Geno Smith and the rest of this New York offense for the next Jets possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Third and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Well, Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. First and 10, and here's Mendoza. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second and 7. Out of the gun, Mendoza. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be third down.
And 7 yards to go.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Here comes second and 4. Another run here with Hall. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
46-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off. And
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's Austin McNamara now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And it's a very nice return. He is giving
Is he related to Tony Dorsett? Because if he is, makes a lot of sense.
The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. High fives to that punt return team. Nice return a moment ago. They are set up with a short field. They get it on first down. Throwing, Mendoza. There's a throw right side.
Mendoza's pass.
Going to be incomplete.
well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now it's Mendoza. Oh, they try to go.
Oh my God, what is going on?
Incomplete.
All these incompletions, that should have been caught, man.
We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up.
Good special teams. Good special teams right there. I like that.
Take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
That's good.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. Scott Hansen here from the Orlando studios. More from MetLife in just a moment. But first, let's run through some of the highlights and numbers from our game so far. And we'll focus on this man, Garrett Wilson. He's got a couple of touchdown catches already with a chance to make it a really big game in this second half. To see if he can do it, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw is they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Out comes Geno Smith and the rest of this New York offense for the next Jets possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Give up the middle with Hall. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
2nd and 10.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Smith. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
43-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to be 4th down. On now comes the punting for the Jets, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
On 1st down, Mendoza. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air is Mendoza. They'll look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd
Now a 3rd and 2. Rolling out, Mendoza. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. The air again, Mendoza. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Quarterback put a little extra sauce on this.
I didn't think he caught that. He caught that? I didn't see that again, yo. I thought he dropped it. What the hell? Okay, there's a bobble. And it just pops it. What the heck, man? What? He did what? How did that even happen, man? It just... Because the game said they needed to. That's so fake looking. Come on, Madden. Come on now.
Off guard. That's just a normally thrown ball. I think that's a pick.
Mendoza to throw again. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. That'll bring up 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw is Mendoza. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Mendoza's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
Here's Mendoza. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Now, another first and 10.
Raiders.
Throwing again, it's Mendoza. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Here's Genty. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing is Mendoza. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it.
Free at last. Free at last. Thank God almighty. Free at last. Finally scored a touchdown. Oh, my God. Finally. If you guys saw my earlier game, we couldn't, between the Chiefs and the Rams, over 100 points were scored in that game. This one right here, this is just, man, everything is hard to come by.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Jets 20, Raiders 10.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay.
But I have the dynamic snow on. It's not snowing, but what I kind of like is that it's cold and you can see them breathing. It kind of reminds me of the old school Madden where you can set the temperature to be super frigid but have it not snow. So you kind of have that dry, cold feeling to the field. Madden's been missing that for years. I kind of like this. It's supposed to be snowing. Well, I don't know if it's supposed to be. It says dynamic snow, so I guess it's based on, well, we're in New York, and it's set to like a December condition, so I'm thinking it should be snow. I mean, New York in December? So, it's a pretty good chance it's going to snow.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He called his own number, and it worked. 16 on the gain and a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
A 2nd down throw for Smith.
Yeah, right back at you. You put him right back where he was after that scramble. We ain't gonna stop it. Yeah, Gino. Eat it, Gino. Eat it.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Here comes a return. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Room to run at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he...
Woo! What a run! Celebrate that one, baby. You earned it. Celebrate that one. What a play. Man, he jumped through that hole. Oh, man, he jumped through that hole. Looked like Super Mario Brothers, man. He jumped through that hole like that. Get that boy a 1-up. Yeah, we gotta show that one again. Wait a minute, what did they call? They called a Mike Sim. I just called a motion. I just motioned the man over on the block, just ran it up the on the weak side, and he did all the work. Man, right in that gap. I thought the defensive tackle might get, but he took a bad angle. Defensive tackle, or linebacker, rather, I should say. He was through, but he took a bad angle. He got up the field too high. Got up the field, and that's good blocking. In past Madden, you'd have got sucked into a tackle, so I like that. In the past, you would never be able to do this on Madden. Between the tackle, jumps over the dude. It's just good block right there. That's the one that really freed it right there. 74, Keller. Bam. That's the one that really did it right there. It was over. It was over right there. After 74 got that block. The only guy that had a chance of getting it. And the Raiders are back in it here late in the third.
Gay to add the PAT. And this one is...
Oh, my. I can't believe it. Oh, my God. This is what it's come to, man. Special teams. They are special. Oh, my God. Come on now. Special teams are special. Very special.
The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll have a Jets first down as he takes this up to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Again, here's Hall, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Smith. Pushed out to his left. And he's going to be brought down short of the first down by a couple of yards. We'll have 3rd and short coming up.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He bought all the time he could.
Got him. Paper or plastic. I got a, sorry about that. Got a paper. I want to look at that trophy. It's called paper or plastic. I got 6 sacks in the game. 6-pack. Oh, 7 sacks. Excuse me. We shut Geno down, man. I think we got a feel for what they're doing. That passing game ain't doing nothing since the turn of the early part of the 3rd quarter. So can the Raiders continue? Go back to that running game.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Trying to find somewhere to go, but defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
To throw on second down, it is Mendoza. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I couldn't see him. He camouflaged with the Jets logo. I lost track of him.
Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on third down, Mendoza. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Dude, they are just getting these fire sacks, man.
Quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. To return is Williams. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
27-yard line.
On the fake to Hall, here's Gino. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off we go with the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
Ball on
and
the
7.
47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
A quick throw.
Got him! Got him! We played it short all the way. Knew he was going short. He went to the RPO. We was all over it.
He knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Oh, that's a wonderful punt. That's a wonderful punt by New York, man. God damn. That's wonderful, man. 3 yard. That's basically coffin corner. It's not quite, but it might as well be. The way his offense has been playing. I know that crowd would be loud as hell right now. Yeah, it's rumbling up in here. In the Meadowlands.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he's trying to get upfield but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
2-yard line.
Fake to Genty, and now Mendoza. That's caught downfield by Tucker.
Woo! That was a gutsy call, boy. That was all or nothing, man. I was hoping they could block it.
Gain of 20. First
Oh, he just got it away. Woo!
The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
Drive rolls on.
97-yard drive for a touchdown? Could be.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shaking.
Mendoza ain't got that kind of arm talent, man. I can't make that throw with him.
Better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots.
Or maybe he can. I don't know. that was a tougher throw than the one he just attempted. Damn. Like Dan Marino right there. Damn. Boom. Perfect accuracy.
Down a score. Doesn't get much bigger than this.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Again, Mendoza. That one caught by Benson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
I smell a blitz on the right side. They stacked up a little too beefy. I smell it.
Mendoza to throw on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 39-yard
Ball
line.
on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Mendoza, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
To the air again, Mendoza. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Good defense. Good defense.
Finally taken down well behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
2nd and long coming up. Mendoza to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they have loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw is Mendoza. He's got room at the 30.
Woo! He got that break off the ball. Killed him right off the break. It was over. Whoa! You want to bet on something? Bet on speed. Bet on speed, baby. Man, he burnt him right off the break.
1st and 10. From the gun, here's Mendoza. And that'll work out nicely. That's a pickup of 7 on the 1st down scramble.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2nd down, they need 3. Throwing, Mendoza. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up.
Oh, they brought the engage 8, man. I saw that. I saw that hot blitz go like, get out of here. Throw it hot. Oh, man. This has been one hell of a football game, bro. We started on the 3-yard line, man. 3-yard line. Now they on the 8.
Now it's Mendoza. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now from the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Mendoza. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Now Mendoza on 3rd, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I gotta take a look at that one again. I gotta do it. They got me on that one. They totally fooled me. Oh yeah, they brushed it. Good defense. They're checking the end zone. Yeah, corner nickel blitz. Yeah. Damn it. I guessed wrong. I picked the wrong guy. If I had him going to the slant, I had an easy touchdown. Good defense, though. Well, 3 points. Do you take the field goal? I think you do, because you get the ball back and you win the game. Oh, man, look at this. Are you shitting me? Clutch. Dead center. That was clutch. That thing is moving like a dang, like whack-a-mole. 1 point game.
Can they get a stop on defense? And then they'll be set up in a spot that another field goal could potentially be the game winner.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense back.
Can the Raiders get off the field again? They haven't given up any points. Can they get off the field?
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll get this quickly to Sadiq on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
On play action, Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up.
I thought he was going to miss. I switched over. He stopped. We still got him, though. Quarterbacks getting banged up out here on both sides.
His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And they are not.
Are you kidding me with that? And we're backed off playing deep and we still get beat? How is that possible? How will you get beat deep when you're playing deep coverage? I know I blitz, but still. Oh my gosh. The Raider defense, come on, man. Everything that we've given up has been a big play. All the touchdowns have been busted plays. It's not over yet. 8-point game. It's still a game. Got a chance to tie it up here with 4 minutes and a half to go. But man.
As the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mendoza. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st down, Las Vegas.
On 1st down, it's Mendoza. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
Patrick on the coverage.
Throwing again, it's Mendoza. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Down late, try to get to the line quickly.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
On 1st down, Mendoza. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. We'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. On 2nd down, here's Mendoza. throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
3rd and long. Throwing is Mendoza. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
Yeah.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle.
Here comes the snow. There's the snow.
Gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll get this off to Genty. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, Mendoza. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and goal. They'll run here. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. They'll run with Genty. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Are you serious? Oh, your best player. The guy at you, the sure-handed tight end, wide open. Oh, my God. And you have to wonder, was it the snow that made a difference? Was it the weather? That's gross.
So far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the handoff, here comes Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. The snow is starting to come as we get to this 2nd down. Here's Hall. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second.
We had to wait all the way to got to the red zone and started snowing. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
It's fourth down.
Come on, block that kick.
As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So Fernando Mendoza and the Raiders down on the scoreboard. A little over 30 seconds remain. How will this play out? We'll watch as they come up for first down. They'll drop to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He's going to look downfield once again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. And uncomfortable from the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing on third down, Mendoza. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raider first down. Mendoza to throw again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here's 2nd down. Here again, Mendoza. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. Here we go. One final play. This is caught at the 2.
Oh my God! Oh! Are you serious? Go, what a finish! 1 yard. yard away. Oh, man. 1 yard. Can we see that last play again, please? What a finish. Tucker's got him. One-on-one out here. Hail Mary situation. Mendoza throws it up, but it's behind him, and it had to be behind him because that's what got him free. But he throws him out of the end zone. He gets it. Tucker just couldn't get that momentum, and he comes down. I was trying to throw it to the back pylon, but Mendoza couldn't get it out there. And he just underthrew it. What a finish. What a finish, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, y'all. Man, these quarterbacks, by hook or by crook, they got it done. It wasn't pretty to watch. Most of all, Geno Smith's yards came on big plays. 56% completions for Mendoza. What you would expect for a first-year rookie. And look at all the big plays that Geno got. Most of all his plays were just big chunk plays. Look at that. Look at that. He got 355 yards on 19 attempts. That lets you know what kind of day he had. It wasn't very good. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like he had sustained drives. Whereas Mendoza, 37 for 65 for 397 yards. Geno took like how many sacks? But in the end, they made the plays, and the Raiders didn't. And that's why they won. And I tell you one thing, the dynamic snow is really cool. Don't you guys think? It came down right when we got to the red zone on that previous touchdown attempt. And it may have cost. We threw that touchdown to Bowers. Let me see if they'll show that. That drop by Bowers. No, they're not going to show that one, unfortunately. That was a big play where he dropped it. I'm wondering if the snow affected that. Because Bowers usually is sure-handed on plays like that. And he didn't even come close to catching that ball. So, oh, man, what a finish. Take a look here at the score summary. I don't know if you guys can see that up there. Here we go, team stats. Look at that, 30 first downs to 17. The total offense. Oh, man, this game was wild. Nothing but big plays from the Jets, and the Raiders could sustain drive, but they just couldn't finish in the red zone. How many punts were made in this game? What a ball game, man. This was a good one. I tell you one thing, the game I had earlier didn't look anything like this one with the Chiefs and the Rams. If you missed that one, go check that one out. It's in my playlist on my NFL Simulations playlist. Go check that one out. Freaking barn burner. 100 plus points was scored in that game by Mahomes and Stafford, man. Freaking shootout. This one was just everything was contested. It was plays being made, but it was ugly football, but it was beautiful to watch. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. More to come. We're just getting started here on this year's iteration of Madden 27. See you next time, folks.